What's up, guys? How you guys doing today? So if you guys have not yet seen yesterday's video, some crazy stuff went down. Somebody actually ended up trying to steal my car right after they stole someone else's car and parked it right in front of my house. Here's some of that footage from the previous video if you guys have missed it. Okay, so I'm currently outside because this morning I checked my security cameras and someone pulled up randomly in this car at 4 a.m. and parked right in front of my mailbox. And we were super confused because we were watching the footage and another car pulls up behind them. And then they started walking up my driveway and were like looking into my cars almost as if they were trying to get in them. And then after they tried looking into my cars, they ran across my property to go over to my parents' property. So I thought this was really sketchy, so I ended up telling my mom. She ended up calling the police. There's like 4 police officers here right now. And it turns out that this vehicle is a stolen vehicle. Somebody literally stole this vehicle and parked it in front of my house, and I guess they were trying to break into my cars and steal my vehicle as well. And what's even more weird is there's fucking jeans and shoes and socks laying on the floor in the street next to the car. There's the jeans and the shoe laying in the street. This is the car that was stolen. And I just came inside. The cops are still outside. They're taking fingerprints inside of the car right now, trying to see if they can figure out who the person was that stole it. I also found out that the car has actually been stolen for over a week now. They got a report of a stolen car last week and it was the same exact one. And apparently there was like a whole ring of cars that have been getting stolen over the past week around this area. So I'm pretty sure it's the same exact people. They're just going from car to car to car. It's really weird. And another thing that we just found out was, as you guys saw, they ran across my house over to my parents' house. Now, I don't know if they were going to check out my parents' cars too or not, but at that exact time, our neighbors across the street were actually opening up their garage. And I think the people that stole the car got like anxious or whatever and decided to book it because they didn't know if they were gonna get caught, I guess. So just really, really weird. So make sure you guys always lock your cars, your house. Don't go out without locking them because you never know what could happen. Okay, so they gotta tow the car that was stolen. So they have a tow truck right there. Okay, so now that you have a full understanding as to what actually went down, I messed up. And I left out a key part of the video that actually I didn't even intentionally try to do. It just ended up not getting put in there in the final export of the video. The security footage. I completely left out the security footage of the whole incident. I actually did put it in there, but when I exported my video, for some reason, it was not in there and I didn't get a chance to check. So, mistake on my behalf, mistake on the computer's behalf. And a lot of people thought I was kind of bullshitting because I didn't show the security footage, so I apologize for that. But here's the security footage now of everything that happened. Check it out. Just gonna do a quick little voiceover so you guys have a full understanding. This was recorded at 4:11 a.m. If you guys can see in the top left corner, there is a car pulling up right in front of my driveway right now. There was also another car parked behind him. And then we speed up the clip a little bit and his lights go off in the back. Speeding up a little bit more and then 2 people actually get out of the car that's in the back. Speeding up again, not to waste any time. As you can see, there are 2 people walking towards the car that was first originally parked in front of the mailbox. Now you can clearly see a glowing figure because of the lights, and that is a human walking up onto my property. The lights go off on the car, and he's still continuously walking up to my property. Here's a wider angle so you guys can see everything that's going on. I'm trying to push in so you guys can see him up close, but obviously it's really hard because it gets pixelated. But he's still currently walking up my driveway. He starts heading towards my car. So he finally gets up to my car. He starts pulling on the handle of my car to see if he can get it open. And I feel as if he would have broken my window, but he didn't get a chance to because my neighbor actually opened their garage. That's why he's running across my property right now. He actually ran across my parents' property as well. And then he proceeded over to my neighbor's house, which is the area where I think he camped out for a little bit for the time being, because obviously he didn't want to get caught. And then I guess around 4:45 a.m. was the time that I was told that my neighbor actually got their car broken into, an iPad was stolen. This is currently the only clear footage that I have of this whole incident. I do have some footage from my parents' security camera that I actually have to record off of my phone because I didn't have a USB drive to get it off of there at the time. So this is that footage. When my parents showed me this footage, they actually tried slowing it down a little bit so we can try and catch his face. We were actually sending this to the police department as well so they can check it out, but clearly you cannot see anything. It is so dark and pixelated, and he just continuously runs across the property to get over to the other side, which is my neighbor's property. And just a little bit more video footage to show you guys what happened. My mom actually ended up calling the police, and as you can see, the police are pulling up right now. And obviously, this is the next morning. We were just very confused when we walked out our house in the morning as to why there was a car parked in front of our mailbox, because usually that does not happen. So good thing we called the police and we're getting the situation figured out. Whew. All right, now that you guys have seen that, I hope you have a better understanding as to what actually went down. This was just a very, very weird occurrence. I mean, really, how stupid could somebody be to park a fucking stolen car in front of someone's mailbox when literally almost every single person in this neighborhood has security cameras? But yeah, once again, I apologize that I didn't get a chance to show you guys in yesterday's video. But yeah, this is just a short little video to show that security camera footage. So other than that, I will see you guys next time. Peace.